6:15 on this Thursday morning. And right now, a lot of parents are struggling with how to talk with their children about what happened in Uvalde.
So how do you start that conversation? Joining us live right now with, ways maybe that can help you do that is Dr. Kimberly Van Buren, a marriage and family therapist at Balancing Act Life Management Services. Kimberly, it's good to see you again. This is one of those things, when we were growing up, all we had to worry about was a fire drill, maybe a tornado drill at school. And it's just such a different time now and a difficult conversation to have. Do you have to have that conversation in the first place? And if so, how do you bring it up to your kids?
Well, good morning to you guys. Thanks for having me. And this is a very difficult time. You do want to bring it up because the kids have more than likely heard about it. So we don't want to lie to them. So the first thing we want to do is to ask them how much they know about the incident, right? And get their idea of what they believe happened. And that's how you start the conversation. Let the kids take the lead because they are not, it's going to be age dependent about how much they can understand, right? So you're not going to go and tell the 4-year-old all of the tragic events, right? But your teenager, you might want to let them know a little bit more.
So how much do you tell them? That we are flooded with news from every source imaginable. They are going to see it. It doesn't matter. My 7-year-old knows about it. My 9-year-old, my 13-year-old, they're going to know. Would it not be better coming from mom and dad than from some other source?
Absolutely. And I'm glad you brought that up because you really want to limit their exposure to the news, to the internet. Even TikTok videos and things like that, they're making about what has happened. So you want to tell them the facts, like you said, but you won't go into detail with your 7-year-old about all of the details that we're hearing, right? You really want to limit how much information they get, especially from like news.
And Dr. Van Buren, what do you do if your children are scared to go to school?
It's very common. We're all scared. And I think that it's okay to normalize that and let them know that I understand that you're scared and that I'm scared too. It's okay to be genuine with your kids and let them know that you're having some difficulty with it too. But ultimately, you want them to know that they're safe.
Well, this
right?
I'm sorry, this has to be an age-appropriate thing as well. The way I spoke with my 13-year-old about this and what his role would be in the event our family were somewhere and something like this were to happen, as opposed to what I tell my 7 and 9-year-old.
Absolutely. It's very age-dependent. You're going to tell the older kids more, and you're going to let the older kids, like how we have like you said, when we were younger, we had fire drills, and now they have the active shooter drills, but your 13-year-old is going to understand that he needs to look for signs and to report something if he sees something.
Yeah, it's sad that we are having to discuss this. Dr. Van Buren, we do appreciate you joining us this morning. Again, a marriage and family therapist at Balancing Act Life Management Services. Thank you very much.